Biologists have observed that the chirping rate of crickets of certain species appears to be related to temperature. The table shows the chirping rates for various temperatures. So what we want to do is we want to make a scatter plot of the data. So we're going to use Desmos, and then we're going to create a table by putting this information into the table. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And okay, so now that I have my data in here, I want to then look at my rectangles here so I can see it in the viewing rectangle. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to use my X values, go from 0. The largest goes to 90. So we're going to put, let's say, 95. And our Y values, we're going to go from 0 to, let's say, 230. So let's take a look at our graph. So there is our scattered plot. So there is our scatter plot. Now for part B, it says we want to find and graph the regression line. And so now in order to find and graph the regression line, we're going to use our Desmos. We're going to put in our function for that. So there is our regression line. It's going to tell us what our slope is and what our y-intercept is. So let's go ahead and copy that. And also, what does our graph look like with that regression line? And so therefore, there is our result. And so let's write out our regression line. So y is going to equal 4.85667, since this is our slope. And then the y-intercept is minus 220.967. So there is our regression line. And then part C, the last question, says use the linear model in part B to estimate the chirping rate at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So we have y, which is equal to 4.85667 times 100 minus 220.967. So that gives us approximately 264.7. So that tells us that when x is 100 degrees Fahrenheit, y is equal to 24.7, which is approximately 265 chirps per minute.